With the OPAIR agent created, it's time for us to create our first framework. And this time it's going to be on sentiment analysis. And we have factored in how the output should look like. And for the example, we wanted one on customer feedback. Okay, within a few moments, we have the completed version of the framework with all its 5 sections: objective, principles, actions, inputs, and finally, the result. And we're also going to go in and see the example that we have added in. There you go. So we have the sentiment analysis for customer feedback. So there's some sample customer feedback here. It shows the score, the label, and the emotion. They also factored in one more column for why. So what happens next from here? You need this extracted as a document. So you could either manually copy it or export it to Word, and that's what we will do. And as you can see, it has all the formatting that you saw in the original output of that prompt. So what are we going to do with this? We're going to use this with a spreadsheet that I'm going to show you in a moment, where we could actually go in and apply this framework. So I have a spreadsheet here, which contains some customer feedback, right? About 10 rows. And I want to be able to apply the framework on this so that I can identify the sentiment. So first, yes, I would need the link of that framework we just created right now. I'm going to copy the link. There you go. And I will directly put it in my Copilot. There you go. And then build in a very simple prompt. I could just simply say, use this framework to analyze the spreadsheet for sentiment, right? A simple prompt is sufficient, and everything that we need as an output is already factored in within the framework. So let's give it a few moments so that it can review both the framework as well as the contents of the spreadsheet. And considering that we have the information as an Excel table, it makes the task a little bit more easier for Copilot. So it's going through a few steps. Okay, we can already start seeing the result. It seems to have added the required columns for us. So let's go in and quickly review it. So we have the sentiment score that we asked for, the label, and there's a conditional formatting on that as well. And then the primary emotion, which has come out of it. Brilliant. And they have factored in few additional columns as well. We can choose to do without them. Perfect.